Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's January 7th, 2026, and today we're diving into a topic that's sparking intense national conversation, one that touches on oversight, accountability, and the very foundation of public trust in our institutions. A recent independent investigation in Minnesota has brought to light serious allegations of fraud in childcare assistance programs, raising questions that go far beyond one state. Video documenting these findings gained over 100 million views in a matter of days, leading the federal government to freeze approximately $200 million in related funding. This rapid response underscores the power of public awareness, but it also prompts a deeper reflection. How did potential issues of this scale go undetected for so long? The investigation focused on daycare centers reportedly receiving substantial taxpayer funds, yet many appeared non-operational or raised significant red flags upon closer examination. Estimates suggest that in Minnesota alone, improper payments or fraud could total around $9 billion since 2018. I figured that. If accurate, represents a profound misuse of resources intended to support families and children. This story resonates because it highlights a broader concern: the effectiveness of safeguards meant to protect public funds. Why did it require an independent creator to uncover these discrepancies? Established mechanisms, media scrutiny, regulatory audits, IRS oversight exists precisely for this purpose. Their apparent failure in this case has fueled frustration and calls for reform. Zooming out to the national level provides even more context. Reports from watchdog agencies and auditors indicate that fraud, waste, and abuse across federal programs may reach hundreds of billions annually, some estimates as high as $1.5 trillion. To illustrate the scale, the average American contributes roughly $15,000 in federal income taxes each year. Over a typical working lifetime, that's about $600,000 per person. A single year of $1.5 trillion in losses equates to the lifetime contributions of 2.5 million taxpayers. Alternatively, if those funds were fully protected, it could theoretically allow for significant tax relief, perhaps exempting income up to $200,000 from federal taxes. These numbers, while estimates, underscore the opportunity costs. Resources diverted from education, infrastructure, healthcare, or direct relief for citizens. The erosion of trust is perhaps the most concerning outcome. When large sums appear to vanish without timely detection, it challenges faith in the system. People begin questioning the value of their contributions. Why work hard? Why participate civically? Why pay taxes if they perceive those dollars aren't handled responsibly? This sentiment transcends party lines. It's about shared expectations of fairness and competence. Governor Tim Walz responded by emphasizing the impact on communities and cautioning against scapegoating, while President Trump has called for accountability, labeling the situation unacceptable. An upcoming hearing may place key officials under oath to clarify what was known and when. Yet the issue isn't confined to Minnesota. Recent disclosures from the Department of Housing and Urban Development (HUD) revealed over $5 billion in improper payments in 2024 alone. This included funds directed to deceased individuals, non-existent Social Security numbers, excessively high rents potentially for luxury properties ineligible under program guidelines, and inactive accounts in the federal database that should have automatically blocked payments. The Government Accountability Office (GAO) has documented approximately $2.7 trillion in improper payments over the past 2 decades. And experts note this likely represents only the detectable portion. Technological and procedural gaps allow such issues to persist. Whether through error, oversight, failures, or intentional exploitation, certain rules add to the complexity. In some states, voter vouching systems permit one verified individual to attest for multiple others without additional ID requirements. It's potentially unlimited in specific facilities like shelters or care centers. While designed to facilitate access, these provisions raise legitimate questions about vulnerability to abuse, even absent proven widespread misconduct. Responses have varied. Some media coverage has focused on critiquing the investigation's style, rather than substantiating or refuting the claims. Legislative efforts in certain areas aim to limit public access to program operator details, citing privacy, though others argue greater transparency would strengthen oversight. Initiatives like the proposed Department of Government Efficiency sought to systematically identify and eliminate waste, but encountered resistance. The challenge lies in implementation. How do we design systems where safeguards function proactively, detecting anomalies before they scale? This moment echoes historical patterns. Nations thrive when citizens believe in merit, fairness, and equitable application of rules. My own family immigrated to America, seeking exactly that opportunity earned through effort, not connections or loopholes. When perceptions shift toward cynicism, participation declines, lower workforce engagement, reduced civic involvement, reluctance to contribute financially. Restoring confidence requires action, not rhetoric. Enhanced auditing technology, real-time monitoring, independent reviews, and bipartisan commitment to transparency could make a difference. Public exposure through open platforms and independent voices has proven effective in sparking change. As seen here, the Minnesota case may be symptomatic rather than isolated. Addressing root causes, streamlining verification, closing loopholes, prioritizing prevention benefits everyone. It's an opportunity to rebuild systems that serve the public interest reliably. Ultimately, this conversation is about reaffirming core principles. Resources entrusted by citizens should be managed with diligence, accountability, and equity. Progress demands collaboration across divides, focusing on solutions over blame. What steps do you believe would most effectively strengthen oversight? How can we balance access with security? Share your thoughts below. I read them all. If you'd like more coverage on accountability issues, subscribe for updates, and let's keep pushing for better.
Thanks for watching.
See you soon.